Shut up and sit down.
That's the right button, isn't it? Hello, gang. Colin here, Festa 67's workshop. Yeah, we were rambling. And my lovely sidekick, Anthea Red Dave. Yeah? Hello, Dave. How you doing, mate?
I'm doing all right. How are you? And how's H? And how's everybody at home?
Fine and dandy. H is semi-conscious next door on the lounge with one leg over the side of the settee going.
Oh, no. It's not a shotgun sofa, is it?
Yeah, she's been gunned down by Elmer Fudd with his blunderbuss, mate. Bless her. Mind you, she's knackered, bless her.
Dear, oh dear.
So she's got, like, you know that Scary Mary advert? What's up, Scary Mary? She's kind of looking a bit like that at the moment. Yeah. Bit dishevelled. She's woke up with a jolt and she's not quite sure where she is, bless her. But I've been fine. I've had a couple of days off from the man cave move. I've been doing a bit of electricity on the 3D printer, as you know. So new software, firmware and all of that lot's gone in. Yeah, quiet few days, mate. What you been up to?
I printed another cutting arm off for my Dave's chopper.
Oh, right. Hello, mate.
And it's not what I'm cutting is not absolutely plumb square, and I think I'm about 1 or 2 thou off. But I'm thinking by the time you put the glue on and you start sticking stuff together,
it's going to level it up.
Yeah. So I'm a lot happier with it as it is now.
Yeah.
So I'm leaving it as it is. The chopper is chopped.
You've given it wiggle room.
Yeah.
All right, let's have a quick look who's in the chat. We've got Panzer in saying Festa Rugs.
Hello, Panda.
We got Retro Rabbit in saying Doot. Hello, mate. How you doing?
Hello, mate.
He says there's no one here but us pigeons. There you go. JC Bricks, i.e. James, the other James, is in, says afternoon, evening, Colin Dave, and everyone in chat. Hello, James. That's Panzer saying hello to everyone there. Aisha's in, says I, Panzer James, Retro Rabbit, Studio Hugs. Al McNichols in, says hi to Panzer Cat and JC Bricks, plus Alicia. I am within, plus our host. There you go. We can carry on now that Atol's within, Dave, can't we, mate?
Yeah, I feel better knowing that.
We will sit there twiddling our thumbs going, can't start the show yet. Dave's like, why's that? Because Atol ain't in. And then we saw him pop up, so we can go now.
That's right now.
Right, we'll just pull in your chain hats. Aisha says, hi, Atol, Honey Hugs, and you Jugs even. Retro says, I learned yesterday while installing my new Nest video doorbell that whoever set up the electrical panel wired the doorbell transformer and the dishwasher onto the same breaker. Hey, are they mad? Oh, did you get zapped or... Oh, that's a bit strange, isn't it? Why would they do that?
Or did he just get washed up?
Yeah, I see what he did there, mate. Yeah. Al says, Aisha, you say the sweetest things, but I'm taken. Yeah, bless him. She says, it's okay, Al, I'm not looking. I know, but he is the model making communities. Brad Pitt is our Al. Bless him. He sat there in a tux going, I'm Bond, Basildon Bond. Yeah, we know what he's doing. Paul Lewis is in, says afternoon, Festa fans, Dave fans, and Ceiling fans, and Bread fans. Sneaky budgie reference there. See what you did. Aisha saying hello. Paul, and James says to Paul, that reminds me I need to dust the ceiling fan, thanks. Yeah, I've got a couple of them that I've got to get the old dustykins on. Mind you, I've found a Dyson handheld reaches it quite nicely. Paul says you're welcome at Retro Rabbit. I can see the dust from here, mate. John Christmas says back up and running after the laptop went bang. Looking forward to many more viewing of your channel. Oh, happy days, mate. Welcome.
Hello, John.
Welcome aboard, mate.
Yes.
So talking of that, we're carrying on with a bit of a digger build. So we're going to switch down to the other camera so you don't have to look at my ugly mug.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same.
So let's just switch that on and let everything adjust itself light-wise. I can then pull myself in closer to my bench so that you can see what I'm up to. Let's move me light so you're not staring at a light. But I wanna try and keep me chattykins where I can see it. So let's see whether we can move that light out of range.
Oh, while I think of it, and before anyone beats me to it,
yeah,
the questions are: what's about to or has gone into your bellies? What have you got on your benches? And what is your choice of beverage whilst watching the show?
Good show.
As always, answers on a postcard.
You're good, you are, Dave.
I try. You don't always succeed, but you know.
Yeah, if at first you don't succeed, ignore it.
Yeah.
That's what we choose to do. Oh, let's go with that. Mate, have you some of that? Yeah, China. Right. There you go. I can see the chat, and there's not big squares of light staring at people. Right, there's a microphone there, Cole, so try not to smack into that.
Oh, you didn't, did you?
Oh, yeah, you know me, mate. I'm useless. So if I move me cup of tea over there. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it's better. Stick the microphone in. Right. I'm rambling already, folks. We are still building our little diggers.
Yeah.
And we're thoroughly enjoying them.
Trying not to spill his tea.
And I think I'm at that stage, you know. I still haven't found that bit of photo etch. I had last week the in joke at the moment. If you remember rightly, I was sat building. Mark Ewan's in. Hello, Mark. How you doing? As is hello, Kevin Mark. Stevens. Hello, Kevin.
Hello, Kev.
If you remember, folks, last week I was building that little light.
Oh, yeah, lovely.
And I had that curved bit of mesh that I made. Do you remember?
Mm-hmm.
And I put it just there.
Yeah.
And when I went to clear up after the end of the stream, it was no longer there.
Oh.
Bearing in mind how clean my bench is, Dave, it still hasn't shown up.
Oh.
Yeah. And it is, yeah. It's gone. Finitoed. Gone da-da. So, yeah. No idea where it went. Never to be seen again.
Oh.
So I was mocked mercilessly by Panzer, because you know what Panzer's like. When he gets a hook, he gets a hook.
Well, yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, he mocked me mercilessly, and rightly so, because, yeah. But I will say I haven't done a Marcus. No lamps have been hit, abused, kicked, punched, or anything like that. I've been remarkably good. And it is kind of getting a little bit battered up anyway at the end, so it can be riot damaged.
Oh.
So that's how I'm going to leave it.
We got a belly from James.
Oh.
A bench and belly from James. And I think he's after some smarty points from Alicia.
Oh, is he? Oh, yeah. Like that, is it?
James, Belly, tuna and sweet corn mayo pasta, which Alicia made.
Oh.
Bench, Medieval Church, 135th M48, and a beverage of cherry Pepsi.
Oh, I'm impressed.
So do you think he's done enough that he should be awarded maybe half a brownie point?
This is James. He does have that ability to drop himself right in it at every opportunity. So yeah, let him have a brownie point, because we both know he would have lost that within about 10 minutes.
I'm going to say he probably won't have it for very long.
Yeah.
All right. We have John Christmas, rum and coke, full English breakfast for tea, and bench is a Eddard F6F-3.
Oh, nice. Happy days. Can't argue with that.
Panzer is protesting.
Oh, is he? Oh, God.
Yes, Panzer is saying, I strenuously deny this. Therefore, it must be true then.
Absolutely. You're denying mockage, Panzer. Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah. Jackie's in saying, evening, everyone.
Hello, Jackie. As is Sarah Jane. Hello, Sarah Jane. Hope you're doing all right.
Hello, Sarah Jane. Yep.
Oh, that's that.
Oh, look, he didn't hang about like the Panzer, straight in there. Hi, Sarah Jane Holmes.
Oh, really? Honestly, he's a tart, isn't he?
I know. He's a proper tart. Kevin Stevens, bench 135th Revel Moscato, a belly of jacket potato with coronation chicken.
Oh, nice.
All washed down with coffee. Ooh.
Happy days.
Paul Lewis, belly, nothing yet. Fish and chips later. Oh, fish and chips. Now, fish and chips. Is he going to have chip butties?
Sounds like it, doesn't it?
You've got to. On the bench is the 172nd Concorde, filled and ready for first white top coat.
Oh, nice.
In the mug, extra strong tea. Good man.
Good man. You're good, you are.
I'll do my best. I'll try.
That done whilst I think of it.
Right.
On a mission, are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember where I got to last time on this bucket thing at the front. That's the bit I was looking for.
You're on a mission, Dave. That's the key, mate.
Well, I'm trying.
Very trying. See what I did there?
Thank you.
You know me, mate.
I know.
Right. Yeah. Just want to make sure that I've not lost another bit of photo. Which, no, it is still there. Right, I am putting handles on windows, Dave. And I've really been looking forward to this. Really been looking forward to this.
So have you got a handle on it then?
I have. Getting a grip on it, mate. Yeah. It's like that job on this build that we've both really been looking forward to.
Ooh.
All right, is that the back window? It is the back window. So there's 4 of them. I've done all the clips, they're all done. So that one is finished. Pardon me. Did I start any of the others? I started that. So I've got the handles to put on that one. And I'm working on, folks, by powers of deduction. That one. Damn, why do I do this to myself? Photo etch. Yeah, I could hear the distinct sound of Kevin and Panzer rubbing their hands with glee, going, photo etch. Yeah. I know. And it's that type of photo etch, Dave, that is really tiny and really going to go badly for me. We'll try. Sarah Jane says hi to Graham. Nice to see me bouncers in. Al says, not been around. 3 scrappies this afternoon and still looking as if everyone has normal Fiesta wings, not Fiesta active wings, and it's peeing down. Okay. Andy McLeish is asking Sarah Jane if she's got a pogo stick. All your friends with Zebedee. I see what he did there. She says she's got a bouncy castle. Okay. God, this stuff is so tiny, Dave, isn't it?
I've not even looked at the photo etch yet.
You know you want to.
I'm too scared.
Yeah. I mean, once you get doing it, Andy McLeish is issuing out Model Maker Dave and Workshop Ux. Hello, mate. How you doing, Andy?
Hello, mate.
Jackie says her bench was a diamond art project on Monday and Tuesday. Her crochet project is Secret Squirrel. Project update will follow once item is finished. Belly was the same as Kevin. Yeah. Told us, Dave, didn't it?
He did.
By powers of deduction.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, by powers of deduction, I now know where that bit of photo etch is. However, how long this mission lasts is another matter. That one's done. That one's to be done. Dave, I'm getting the super glue out, mate.
Oh, God.
Just thought I'd let you know well in advance.
Oh, bloody hell.
Panzer says, I don't know about anyone else, but I'm looking forward to Model Maker Dave getting to the photo etch. He's a torturer, isn't he? Sarah Jane, sorry to hear that, Aisha. Have a spin on washi that will cure the stomach. Absolutely. Absolutely. Burnt toast is normal, my normal remedy for that sort of thing. Seems to work for me. Quite why it does, no idea. But it does.
Each to their own.
Okay, that's got a bit of blockage going on in the super glue there, so let's cure that. This is going to go well, isn't it? Need to get a probus in there. That's wrong. That sounded so very, very wrong.
That sounded very bad.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with super glue bottles, but you always get a wodge of crap in the end. There it is. I got it. I retrieved it.
Oh, you're good, you are.
See, I normally, to avoid that, bang the bottle on the bench just before I use it. But I haven't been doing that on the live streams recently because I didn't want to frighten people. So I'm going to do it now. And I'm not, because I've got a bit of photo etch on a pair of tweezers there. Yeah. Let's sling that over there for now. I've got to put my fan on because it's quite warm in here. So apologies for the background noise. I'll turn it down on the lower setting. But I'm a bit warm in here, so I've got to have a bit of air circulating, I'm afraid, folks.
Okay, you do what you need to do.
Yeah. No, I had a look at that, Sarah Jane, just to check, darling, and it isn't, but good suggestion, love. Paul is in ISM saying, hi, everyone, hope you're all okay. Yeah, we're all right, Paul. How's yourself, mate? How's the boy? How's the missus? Hope everyone's all right in the world of Paul. Lovely to see you in, mate. Are you streaming tonight, mate? So, yeah. Adie's in, saying evening all, the face is fed and still alive.
Right, Smurf, how you doing?
Yeah. There you go. Which is really, really fun, Dave. That's a bit of fish food. Why have I got a bit of fish food on my tweezer? Don't know. But we will get there. That's why I wanted them. Yeah, 7 p.m. he says for our quiz. All right, mate. No worries. We'll be off by then, Paul. You know us. We don't go over. Not our thing, mate. So tune into that, peeps. There's another show on later.
It's not what we do.
We can have a bit of that. Edward Spannerhands desperately trying not to put this on Bromson list, but I can recover now.
You done it.
He says, you lot crack on and stay live. We don't like to run over, Paul. It's etiquette, mate, innit? And I would see it as being disrespectful, mate. Thanks for the offer, mate. Much appreciated and all of that lot. But yeah, I don't know. I'd feel I'm being disrespectful, mate. And you've always been very supportive of me and my channel, so yeah, quiz night, mate. And I take it you've been a quiz master. All your answers are always right, and no one can question that, Paul, because that's normally the order of things, what you should do. Right, I had an handle there, and now I don't have one. Okay. Or did I? No, it's there. Very nearly did a cry then, Dave.
Yeah, and the only trouble with being a quiz master is you always get some smart aleck that thinks he's always right about it.
Yeah, that's normally me, mate, because it's like, no, I'm the quiz master, and I want to be correct.
Even though you categorically proved that your answer is correct, he or indeed she, wanting to be the Nelly Noel, won't accept it.
God, I ain't heard that for years, Nelly Noel. There you go. I've got a bloody photo etch pen to sat there, and I'm using a pair of tweezers to pen my photo etch. Where's the logic in this? Mind you, it is me. Do I apply logic to anything I do?
Do I have to answer that question?
What you can do is you could turn around and say that would be an ecumenical matter, and that will cover your ass.
That would be an ecumenical matter.
Yeah, that and all. Nice to see you got me back there, Dave. Cheers for that.
It's all right.
And yes, I would do the same to you. Here you go. We got another handle on, Dave. Got 2 handles. Ross Medlock's in. Hello, Ross. How you doing? And all of that. All right. So everyone's saying hello to Ross. How many kits have you built today, Ross? Richie Lamb is in. Says, hi, evening. He says, flying visit to give a thumbs up. Should be around again by the weekend. I sure hope you feel better, me lovely. There you go. He's good, isn't he?
He's very good.
I hope you're feeling a bit better now, Hades, as well, mate. You know what I mean? Yeah, Mojo's back with us. Nothing worse than when the mojo goes tits. Happens to us all, mate. There you go. It's another one. He says, and I can spell fat finger syndrome again. Yeah, I know that feeling, mate. Definitely know that feeling. I'm terrible. I spend more time backspacing on a text message than I do typing words, mate. Predictive text these days just seems to be biblical arse.
Oh, I hate that.
You know, and it drives them nuts. It's like, how the hell did it think that's what I meant? You know?
No, look at the right frame.
Is it mocking you, Dave?
Not yet.
Oh, bless you. He says, still not back quite yet. He says, feel like sniffing the glue. Yeah, that's not the answer, mate. Well, dive in the Zoom, mate. Have a build with your mates in there, mate. I'm sure within 5 minutes you'll be giggling like a 5-year-old. Paul Lines is saying hello to Richie Lamb. And yes, this month, Paul's girl's name is June. Oh, he says not like that. Oh, right, you're not trying to get stone then, yeah. All right, mate. Glue sniffers, Dave. Whatever happened to glue sniffers? I don't know about you, but we used to have a gaggle of punk rockers that used to sit on a bench with the big old bag of Evo, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And as a kid, I thought it'd be a good idea to nick his glue bag. This bloke could have done a mile in about 8 seconds. He was that quick off his feet after me. I'm like, have your bloody bag back, mate. You know, it was, yeah. Whew. Frightened the life out of me, it did. Suffice to say, I didn't do that again.
No, I can understand why.
It was one of those prop-up moments, Dave.
Can't say that I ever saw anyone sniffing glue, but always found evidence of it happening.
Yeah, I never understood it, because obviously when punk rock was first round, I was only 10. And seeing these people walk around with a big inflated carrier bag stuck to their gullet, you know, I used to think, what on earth is all that about? Yeah, and it's only when it started becoming newsworthy, it was on all the regional news programmes, wasn't it, as the scourge of Britain type of drama that they come out with back then.
Yeah, everybody.
And I just didn't see why people wanted to do that to themselves, you know, but each to their own, isn't it?
Well, exactly.
But it came and went. Whether or not that's because of tighter regulations on the sow, I don't know. But just seemed odd how it was there 1 minute and gone the next. Tipex was another one. I remember people at school, they would wear a wristband, or a sweatband as they were called back then. And on it would be Tipex remover.
Oh, yeah.
Muse says, oh, hello, Muse. She says they skip glue now and go straight for far worse. Yeah, I suppose amphetamine and all of that lot nowadays, isn't it? Yeah. So, dare I say it, you can probably get that sort of thing quicker than you can get, or cheaper than you can get a packet of fags. So, yeah.
What was was it helium?
Helium, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, now they're more tranquilizers or tablets or whatever you want to call it. And it's like, really? I don't. You know, I'm like, am I that naive? I just don't get get what the desire is with all of that.
No, I don't understand.
Right, we have got another one of them bad boys to make, haven't we? Is it just us getting old, do you think?
I think that's got something to do with it.
Where we just, yeah, we don't get that sort of thing. Are we out of touch now that we're getting old like that?
Probably.
That one there is that. That goes on whatever. Okay. Two of them.
Mind you do enough glue sniffing in this hobby, though, don't you?
Cool, yeah. It does tickle the old nostrils, doesn't it?
Yeah. I seem to remember having a tube of, what was it, Airfix glue. You know, the old...
Oh, the old snot glue, yeah.
Yeah, I had some of that on... And, yeah.
Went well.
Oh. Well, it was there, and it was going up the nostrils quite, or the vapours was going up the nostrils quite happily, and yeah. Next thing I knew, I was sat on the back doorstep with my mother standing in front of me, wafting her apron at me.
Oh, really? You was proper gone, was you?
Oh, dog. Oh. Well, the next door neighbour, she was on standby to take me down the hospital.
Oh, really? Oh, you was proper out your tree.
Oh, I was.
Can only happen to you, can't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. What you like?
Consequently, I was allowed to carry on doing my model making, but I was not allowed to use Airfix glue.
No. I could just imagine your mum. Yeah, just imagine that.
I seem to remember my sister was rolling around the garden, laughing her head off.
Yeah, but we didn't give it a fault back then, did we? It was just like, yeah.
That was how it was.
Absolutely.
Mind you, I did manage to buy said tube of Airfix glue off of eBay a while ago, but I've not had the courage to snap it open.
Oh, right, yeah. Candygram for Mongo's in. Hello, everyone. Has been normal lately. I won't be able to interact, but I'll be listening as much as I can. Not a problem, Jeff. Not a problem, mate. Hope you're doing well. Lovely to see you in. Always nice to see Jeff. Okay. Well, already down to our obligatory A4 size just with the model kit on the bench, Dave.
I'm A4.5 at the moment.
Yeah. Mind you, though, we are building, so
Mind you, won't last long.
absolutely. I don't think I'm actually going to use that today because I've been doing most of it with my pliers, so I might as well put that back on its hook. Everyone's saying hello to Jeff. Open the window and pop the cap, Dave. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
This is us two, Muse. We are absolutely a disaster waiting to happen every time we come into these man caves.
Yeah.
Goes well for us both, Dave, doesn't it?
It does. Especially when you drop a load of cocktail sticks on the floor.
Yeah.
And then you try and stab your foot with one of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I stood on a tap yesterday. And it was only when I walked into the kitchen. My missus, she's got ears like the proverbial rat, should we say. She's like, what's that tapping noise? I said, what tapping noise? She said, walk across there again. So I did. She said, stop. Right. I need to inspect your feet. There's something stuck in the air. There was a couple of drawing pins stuck in the bottom of my foot.
Oh, no.
Yeah. She went, them slippers you said you was going to be wearing every time you went in your man cave that you're not wearing. I went, yeah, I know.
Oh, did we get told off?
Yeah. Yeah. And she's right. Well, I know that. You know that. Yeah, no, she's 100% bang on, mate. Just one of them, innit? I am that useless. Right, we've got a light to make now, Dave. A roll now.
Oh, you're lightening up, are you?
See what he did there. Fraser Green is in saying hi. Hello, Fraser. How you doing, mate?
Fraser.
Hope you're doing all right. Jackie says, you are younger than me, so you're not old. I was born July 67, Jackie. Not sure when you was born. I was brought up where you never ask a lady her age. But, yeah. News is like, where the slippers come. Yeah, I've been told. I've been told off now, Dave.
I think you've been put in your place, mate.
Okay, News. I'll wear the slippers. I won't do it again. Promise. Yeah. She's like, yeah, I shall so grass you up to H if you do, you git. I know what she's thinking. Knows me better than I know myself, doesn't she?
I wouldn't grass you up.
Yeah. Of course you wouldn't. Oh, Captain Creepy there. God, you should hear it. Honestly, folks, you need to... Honestly, Dave, when my missus is about, is... Hello, Mrs. W, you're looking well. Oh, it makes me sick, it does.
Makes me laugh when you get a slap across the head and says, look, he notices, but you don't.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, she gets younger every day. That's like, oh, come on. Turn it in, will ya? Yeah. Absolutely. La 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 la. Sarah Jane's now feeling old because I've just said how old I am. Hey, you're as old as you feel, darling. And unlike Panzer, I did put your pictures up. Just thought I would throw Pans back under the bus there.
Oh, what, because of his non-existent posting?
Yeah.
Yeah, one simple task.
Absolutely. He had one job, Dave, didn't he?
I know. What'd you expect?
I know there's going to be some kind of anti-marine dig coming here. I just can feel it in me water.
No, I can't be that cruel.
Are you sure, Dave? You sure you haven't got one in there?
Oh, there's several in there, but
You're just being cautious.
yeah.
Edward Leonard is in, says afternoon, Colin Dave and the chat. Afternoon, Edward. Hope you're doing all right, mate.
Mind you, I should really have a word with my youngest cousin because he was a Marine and he might be out to spill beans on Panzer.
Oh, gossip, he says, eh?
Yeah.
Ah, I see what you're up to with your gossipness. Yeah, but you know what'll happen, Dave? That will backfire on you badly.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
Because this is normal for us to. We get all cocky and think that we can come out with a one-liner. We say that one-liner, and then a world of pain enters our life, doesn't it?
Mm. Oh, I think I must have mentioned to me mum at some point that I was going to build a fire engine. So she told her brother, and then he told my cousin, and then I got told off.
Oh, right.
And they're not called fire engines.
Oh, dear.
They are appliances.
How can I drop an entire sprue? It's like, really? Edward Spannerhands already?
You throwing stuff about again?
I am, Dave. I am, mate. I'm going to ask whether I can have this grabber surgically attached to my arm.
Well, didn't sound right.
It spends 90% of its time there. Yeah, that sounded a bit Bernard Manning, that, didn't it?
Mm.
Which it wasn't intended to.
Bernard Manning. Oof.
Yeah, what a wonderful example of Britishness.
Yeah.
Definitely of his time.
Yeah, well, he definitely left where it was.
Yeah. And it's surprising how, and rightly so, our times have changed like that with that sort of stuff. You know, I'm being really careful how I word it, but yeah, I think it was right to change. I think it's been a good thing. Have we gone too far in one direction is up for debate, isn't it? Controversially, Graham's saying hi to Edward Leonard, who's in the chat. Hello, Edward. Hope you're doing all right, buddy.
Hello, Edward.
Always nice to see Edward pop in.
Yeah, that's a discussion that you're just opening yourself up to.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
A possible world of excruciating pain.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've seen people pilloried, mate. And it's like, yeah. AD says, Mama Smurf says, hi. Hello, Mum. Hello, Mama Smurf. How you doing?
Mama Smurf.
Wow, I couldn't do that again if I tried. There you go. Let's try that again, shall we, Cup? Yeah. Don't be like Festa. We want to try to put that in this week without too much of a faff.
Oh.
He says. So everyone's saying hello to Edward there. Always nice that everyone says hello to each other. Jacqueline is saying hello to T. Saying hello, how are you? Right, that's...
Paul D. Tommaso is saying hello, Colin, Dave, and all in chat.
Hello, Paul, how are you, mate? Hope you and Mrs. Paul are okay. What is your wife's name? I can't remember. I'm terribly sorry. I can't remember her name at this moment, mate, but say hello to me anyway, mate. I'm being very rude by not knowing her name.
Colin?
Yes.
Sarah Jane. At Festa 67's workshop, Deputy Panzer is challenging you to a race to post her pictures.
Well, I posted the Ferrari, Sarah Jane, already. So, being that I'm live and trying to do a stream, I am sure he'll win at this moment in time. I am mid-photo etch and light, so I will let him have his win, but the Ferrari's already been posted.
What is that, the Ferrari next to the GT4?
Nicky Lauda. No, they're all still where they were, Panzer. So I told you, once he gets something in his mind, he don't stop. This is the Panzer we know and love.
Oh, a minute.
She says you won then. There you go. Yeah, Nicky Lauda's Ferrari's already up. Had you have been in the group, Sarah Jane, you would know this. See, I am a person that did as he's told immediately. The pictures became apparent. Because I knew if I didn't, a certain ex-Marine would be there going, Sarah Jane, Festa hasn't posted your pictures. And he would do that voice, Dave, wouldn't he? Because we've heard him do that voice.
He'd be a proper telltale tit, wouldn't he?
Of course he would. Of course he would.
What'd you expect? He's a tart.
He's a tart, Dave, isn't he? Is that a tart with a capital T, Dave?
A 4-foot capital T. Not just a capital T, a 4-foot capital T.
Absolutely. All right. Let's try and get that in there. I just saw a message flash up from you there, Edward. I'll have a looky-loo in a little while, mate. Not sure what the message was, but I saw your name just flash up on me chat screen there, mate. It might be what I'm thinking, and in that case, let me know what I owe you, mate, and we'll sort that out.
Sounds like a dodgy dealing going on.
That would be an ecumenical matter. Damn, he knows me so well. Right, we have got a bit more super glue. Ayesha's taking up doing camera repairs. She likes tinkering with bits. Oh dear.
Ooh,
Steady, Neris.
T30.
So yeah, it's been a strange little week, Dave, isn't it, for us two?
Yeah, it's been a bit. The only way I can describe it, it's the week after a bank holiday. It's a bit sort of
anticlimactic.
Yeah.
There you go. Look at that, Panzer. Done another bit. Dun, 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 dun. Right, I am putting that there.
Hang on, are you doing multiple bits of photo etch?
Yes, actually, I am going to put it straight in the bag because I think that'll be safer, Pans. What do you think, mate? All my completed ones are going in the bag. He says, well done. I know. So that can go in. That can go in because they've got 4 handles each.
4 handles?
Yeah. I'm going to seal the bag in the hope that no other photo etch escapes. Let's just see what these other windows, whether they've got any more going on. Yeah, they've got clips and chisel, yeah, going around them. Okay, so as they. Yeah, so there is more photo etch to make. But I think I will carry on doing all the lamp units and get them bent PE10, because I've got lights and chisel to add to them as well. So I think we'll carry on with a bit of that. To be honest with you, he says, don't worry about it. All right then, Edward. Well, I'm sure we'll sort something out, mate. If you can PM me your Addy, I'll send you over some bits and bobs anyway, because, you know, stickers, shop cards, that sort of thing. And, you know, if you want bits and bobs, but we'll sort something out, mate. We'll have a bit of communication.
That sounds like pimpage to me.
Absolutely, mate. Yeah, and talking to pimpage, Dave, good segue coming. If you'd like to help support this channel, you can do so by joining my Patreon at patreon.com/Festa67's workshop. You can also click the join button under my channel to become a member. These give you access to the Zoom 24/7 hangout.
No.
Also, you, as a perk, get to be a mod on me channel, so you get a little blue spanner for being a member and a patron. That's why there's lots of spanners in the chat. And you can also support the Airy Cornflake at patreon.com/ModelMakerDave's workshop.
Thank you.
So there are ways you can support us both. It means a massive, massive amount to us that people take the time to do it. And it all gets put to great use on kits, paints, and all of that lot, so that we can keep the content coming. Because without your generosity and kindness, we couldn't be sat here doing this. Well, I certainly couldn't, because this is my income, so to speak. So, right, we have got a bit of lightage. Is there two of them that go in there? There is. Oh. Weird. Two in each. That must mean there's another sprue with three on. There is. There you go. Thanks. Right, I'm happy now.
Are you sure about that?
I am, mate. Right, so let's put one of them like that. And then that'll give me a light to make PE10 by powers of deduction, Dave. And I get to do that. Bzz, 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 bzz.
Oh.
I know, because I can. Right. Paul J. Lyons, put completed parts in a bag, then a box, then stick a stamp on it and post it today so he doesn't have to build them. Sarah Jane says she needs a bigger house. Yeah, she does. Buckingham Palace was looked at, but it was deemed that there was not enough space for the stash.
Oh.
They offered to put the stash at Windsor Castle and Sarah Jane in Buck House, but she didn't want to be left away from her stash. It may be in the castle, she says, but I want to be there with it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose you could always go and have a look at the White House.
It's even smaller than Buck House, isn't it, the White House?
I thought the White House was bigger.
I don't know. It's sort of multiple levels, isn't it, the White House? Because they've got that strategic underground gubbins going on, isn't they?
Now, there's a good word. Gubbins.
Oh, yeah. Gubbins is always a good word, isn't it? Give you some of that. All right. You all right there, Dave?
Mm.
Sounded so wrong.
I know. So I thought I'd do it again just to make sure.
Good, man. Sarah Jane says she's not had any Malibu since January. Wow.
Ooh.
Dun, 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 dun. Things I didn't think I would hear. Bless you. Is that a personal, deliberate choice, Sarah Jane, or is that medical advice? Because of your new meds? Or has Panzer been neglecting you and not sending you regular Malibu updates?
I think it's the latter.
She's found out a friend of hers and her family have their own island in Fiji. She's hoping that's big enough for her stash. Good girl. Oh, how cool would that be, Dave, to have your own island? I suppose if I did win the Euro Millions, I would have to build my own island lair. Bit like Dr. Evil, you know? That would be rather cool.
Yeah, I do. It would have to have its own helipad.
Oh, yeah, got to have helipad. I would want to buy Tracy Island and have Thunderbirds.
Yeah, I'd have to have a helipad.
Yeah. Marcus is in. Evening, Colin and Dave. Hello, Marcus. How you doing, mate? Hope you're keeping well, mate. Hope everything's hunky-dory in the land of Marcus. Hopefully Panzer's not been bullying you.
I'll fill them in. Right.
Sarah Jane says if an airbase was up for sale, I'd buy it. Good girl. Yeah, big underground bunkers. That's what you need, Sarah Jane.
Right.
Okay. Right, what, Dave? You've got my undivided attention there because you, yeah.
I'll finish the bucket.
Oh, great. Pleased for you, mate.
So am I.
You thoroughly enjoyed every part of that, didn't you?
I think so.
And you didn't say broom handles or fudge sticks. I am pretty impressed.
Well, you know, I tried. Ooh. What?
Really need my massive magnifiers for these. I shall do one, but the next one I shall do off camera. Another day, purely because I can't quite see the location as much as I'd like. They are fitting, but not. Yeah, if that makes sense. Let's try and pick that up. Trying to find a way of keeping this on my hand where I can actually see it, and I haven't found a happy medium yet. They're both on there. That's cool. Why are you just being quiet then? Yeah, I couldn't drop what I was doing straight away to read your message, Paul. I was gluing a light on, mate. Sorry, geez. He says, will you have sharks with lasers? I get told off in my chat now. Really? Yeah. Bless him. Right. He says, yeah. But yeah, I was trying to glue them on a bit of photo etch, mate. So let's go back through the chat. Smurf says, I must need new glasses. Yeah, I could do with something. I mean, as it is, I'm wearing magnifiers just to read the chat, mate. Yeah, I've got to get the eyes done at the hospital now because of diabetes, mate. So, what else have we got? Sarah saying, Yisha, sorry, saying I'll get Paul Lewis to drop him off after he takes on a date. Ross says, don't forget 8 p.m. Marcus. Yeah, 8 p.m. What's happening at 8 p.m., Ross?
Sounded a bit clandestine then.
Yeah. Sarah Jane's wondering who's been using her makeup to Graham. Yeah, you got to watch him. He does like doing a bit of the old Freddie Mercury with the Dyson Hoover and that, Sarah Jane. So just keep an eye on him. If he turns up, you know, he'll start the hoovering all of a sudden. Well, Panzer says his Marcus is feeling left out. I can soon change that. Oh, that's better. I needed that. Bit of a dry throat there. Right. So I've got that far with that one, so I might as well do the other one. Let them dry. Paint them, put the lenses in afterwards, and then bend the photo etch. It's a bit of a strange way they do them, to be honest with you. I know you're supposed to be able to put the lights in at the end, but I can't see to do that when it's all assembled. Yeah, that was a wibble.
Oh. Do you feel better for your wibble?
I do. I like a good wibble, Dave. You might have noticed, mate. Nothing can beat a damn good wibble, mate. Does that go on the window? Is the question of the day. That goes on there like that. Apparently there's supposed to be 2 holes drilled in that. No, is there now? Becca's like. Okay, so that's the idiot mirror for the back. Got clips of photo etch to go. There's not an awful lot left to assemble. I think it's going to be. Out with the primer, you know. Let me think. Yeah, that's clips for that. So that's peripheral components. Oh, you're right there, Dave.
I just got to make a slight adjustment.
That was a knowing sigh of, I ate this kitness. Have a cup of tea, mate.
My holes ain't big enough.
Oh, Whipplekins.
No, I'm going to drill them out.
Let's leave that there for a minute. Right, so we have got, that's the real white though. number were they? B40. Oh, powers of deduction straight in there.
Oh, good you are.
I try to be, mate. Doesn't always work. I try my best. Don't always get it right. But I ain't afraid to admit my fallibilities. There you go. It's a bit of that. And what I will do is sling that about. In the belly update, says Paul J. Lewis, fish chips and mushy peas have eaten and chocolate cake is incoming. Chocolate cake.
Oh, chocolate fudge cake.
He's good, isn't he?
Do like a bit of chocolate fudge cake.
There you go. So that's that. So that goes on there. So let's bring that down. Might make an adjustment as well. Might make an addition of a part. Let's see. Because we can. There you go. Right. According to that, they go there. Ayesha says, Paul, your missus is looking after you well.
Sounds
yeah,
like
without our wives, Ayesha, we would be absolutely up shite creek without a paddle, us blokes, because we are useless. All the wives are now nodding, going, yeah, they are. And we know we are. But deep down, I don't think they would want us any other way. I think they like mothering us, don't you, Dave?
I think so. But is it mothering or nagging?
Well, H doesn't nag. She just says, I think you might find, in your interests, this will be better. Okay. So in a roundabout way, it's a preemptive nag. That makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
It's like an instruction that if I were not to follow it, there would be some repercussions. Sounded almost plausible, that, Dave, didn't it?
Very nearly.
But I'm not scared, honest. She may tell me to get out of her kitchen, and I fight like a man. I resist. I'll go when I'm good and ready is normally my answer.
Really?
Yeah.
Would that be a communicable matter?
Yeah. There you
I
go.
think it would be.
At last. There you go. God, that was fun. Panzer Cat, you'll forgive me if I keep that info to myself, buddy, says Paul Lewis. Yeah. Yeah. That means she's in range. I know that statement. That's a statement I use constantly. Bless you. Yeah. I have learned to avoid it, Panzer. You know me only too well, mate. Years of training, mate. Yeah, years of training have taught me that one, mate. we get it in our heads that we're right, and it's like, yeah, we think we would learn by now, but we never seem to. We get all cocky, and it's like, yeah, you know, in your dreams, blah blah blah, and it's like, yeah. How many times is that going to bite us in the backside? Right, so we've done that lot. So we've got 2 for the other side, which are there, conveniently right in front of me. Okay. Ayesha says we're a pair of old spinsters to Sarah Jane. Women are never old. They're like a fine wine. They mature with grace. God, that sounded good, Dave, didn't it?
No, I'm going to give you 8 out of 10 for plausibility on that one.
Yeah, and in answer to your question, no, she's not in. She's out. Just in case there may be some kind of listening device installed in the proximity. I am going for the lame, safe answer because, yeah. Because we both know that makes sense, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Smurf says, pass me the bucket. Absolutely, mate. Yeah, he's just as bad. He says, pass me the bucket, but you should hear him.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
He's another one, isn't he? Oh, yeah, he proper got the patter, isn't he?
I don't think it's much, with Smurf, I don't think it's much past the bucket. It's more like past the skip.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's a bloody old romantic, isn't he? That's what he is. Right. Have a bit of that. Sarah Jane says, is that me crawling again? Absolutely. Absolutely. This is called safety, Sarah Jane. This is me in safe mode, love. Absolutely. I'm in that self-preservation of not wanting to say or do anything that may incriminate me at a later date. Yeah. Because if you don't get me, Dave will, because he'll just wait until he sees my missus next and go, oh, what was that you were saying the other day, Cole? Yeah, I know.
Would I?
Yeah.
Miss an opportunity to throw you under the bus in front of H. No chance.
Exactly. See, folks, this is what I'm up against. If anyone's ever seen Harry Enfield, Kevin and Perry, that Dave is that Perry. Hello, Mrs. W. How are you? Oh, really? I think even your mum would be proud of you, mate, the way you creep around my missus. She'd be going, that's my boy, that is. I know she would.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, really? Oh, dear.
We get a clip round the arrow.
Anza says he was very romantic with his ex. I used to plant little surprises all over the place till a postman stood on a landmine. I see what he did there. I must admit, I'm lucky. I've never been in a position where I've had an ex, so I've not gone through any of that. So
No, it's joyous.
I consider myself blessed.
It's joyous.
Yeah. Yeah, a few mates of mine that have been through it, you know, and I watched my own brother go through it, and yeah. Sarah Jane says, is that Dave a mummy's boy? Well, if you remember a TV show called Sorry with Ronnie Barker, that's the impression I get of what Dave's like when he's at his mum's. Language, Timothy? Okay, mum. I bet he's there in a little tank top. Yeah. On his bestest behaviour.
No.
Like, that would be an ecumenical matter.
No.
Yeah, blokes in mum mode. Yeah. It's like we all drive our mum. Well, you say drive, used to drive. But when we used to transport mothers about, blokes suddenly became very apparent and aware of speed limits. Because we all drive our mum round as if we're escorting the Queen, don't we?
Do we?
Yeah. Because they're all backseat drivers of mums. So,
Well, I must be doing something wrong then.
well, I knew you would. I knew you'd be different. But, yeah. So, that was Ronnie Corbett. Yeah, one of the Ronnies. Did I say Ronnie Barker? Do apologise, but yeah. The little one.
The short, stubby one.
Yeah, the little Ronnie.
Mm.
Yeah. Because Barker was porridge, wasn't he? That was it, and open
Yes.
all hours, yeah. Yeah. I stand corrected. I got the Ronnie name wrong, Dave.
Never mind.
Oh, well. You're going to take me outside tomorrow morning and shoot me at dawn, Dave?
No.
Okay.
No.
I've got some windows. It says it's got holes in it. I can't remember seeing holes in that window. Mind you, we are talking about the bloke who's got eyesight fit for nothing. Okay. Goes up that way. Now it's there wreckers like there ain't holes in there. Know why? Because I'm going to probably have to drill them myself, ain't I?
Whipple.
It's all right. Hey, mate, I'm not slamming my drawers around, am I? I'm being good. Paul J. Lewis says, chat morning, Dave's breaking out the PE. Dun, 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 dun. You go
Oh, it didn't take long, did it?
You go careful, mate.
Well, I thought I might get away with it, but evidently not.
No, good God, no. You're not going to get away with nothing on here.
No, bugger.
Buggery, 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 bug, bug. Is that what you're saying, Dave?
Something like that.
Go. According to that, that then goes in there. Right. That's got a bit of a nub on there, so we can lose that. Okay. Dave's fiddling with PE, eh? Oh, dun dun dun. They're all at it now, Dave. No pressure, mate.
It should be all right. It's a large piece, so.
Yeah, I said that and I lost mine. Now that was a wibble.
They do like more friction fits, don't they?
Yeah, they're great, aren't they?
When they work.
Yeah. It's got its unique attributes.
Well, that's one way of putting it.
It is, isn't it? That is probably the cleanest way I could have put that, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Really? We are all waiting with bated breath, says Panzer. They've got no faith in you, Dave, have they?
I know.
Go. He says, don't worry, if you mangle your PE, Colin's got some completed versions as backup. Absolutely. I'll bag them all up and send them over. They'll be safer on Dave's bench than they are on mine because I will lose them.
You seem to be very optimistic.
I've got faith in you, Dave. He says as he twitches just as that went into place. Really? Yep. You get. So let's take that back off of there because that's weighing it down. Let's do it the easier way. Try not to twitch, Cole. Yeah, and it sticks to your thumb. Look. I make the mistakes so that you don't have to. Bloody hell. She says I'm worse. She says I can burn water. Oh, you're pretty much on about your cooking prowess, are you, Sarah Jane, there? I can burn water. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty much like that. I try, but it just never seems to work out for me, mate. Really wasn't a bond on that at all, was there? So let's go for a bit of a better. She says, yeah. She says if I could stand up, I'd go down and do it myself. Oh, bless you. Yeah, I understand that feeling. There's nothing worse than when your mobility isn't what it once was. The state I've managed to get myself in more than one occasion during this man cave move, just because my mobility isn't what it is.
I can imagine.
Yeah, so frustrating. The amount of times I've had to be rescued. It's like, but at the time, because you work your way into an area. And you wheedle yourself in there. But what you don't think of is your exit strategies. And yeah, as you can tell, muggins here, I've been caught out more than once. But it's all part of the fun. Sarah Jane says, no time for that. I'm eating too fast. Happy days. Let's trim these. Get these sorted. Get that like so. And judging by the fact that the first one had it, yes, there is flash on the back of these. or ejector pin marks. Right, I'm thinking. Yeah, they work on the back, but they don't really work theirs. They're only greebles anyway. Don't like that. Okay, so we have got that. We need a bit of glue on there. Place. So that it is where it should be. Here you go. Dun 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 dun. Oh my God, Dave. You'll be relieved to know. So I did that.
Oh.
You'll be relieved to know it's 3 minutes to 7.
Oh, does that mean I can do photo etch to be continued?
Yeah. There you go. So we did bracketry, handles, mirrors. We've done photo etch today, Panzer. Oh, mate, you know, he's going to be so proud of me. So, yeah, we got one light done there. Started. I've got the other one of them to do, but I've got to fold them round and prime them and all of that lot. So I'm going to do that. And I think then it's just going to be ready for primer. I know, scary, Dave, isn't it? Eh?
It is.
Or what you doing? You got the wonderful photo etched exhaust.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're liking that. I can tell by the tone of your voice. It's like, yeah. Right. Let's have a clear up.
Oh, I think I know what I'm doing with it, but then again.
Yeah, this is us two idiots, mate. What more can I say? Right, folks. Massive, massive, massive thanks for all of you for coming in.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Stay safe. We will catch up with you on Sunday. So we look forward to seeing you then on the Sunday show. So keep an eye out from that. We'll be back at the bench doing the digger We'll be back at the bench doing the digger on Sunday. So we look forward to seeing you there. We're having a bit of a change up on the channel. There's reasons that are behind that we can't announce yet, but that'll be upcoming.
Yeah. Does that come under Project 22C?
Yeah. So we'll be doing that. So we'll be doing a bit more digger on Sunday. So tune in for that. The group is going to stay open, so you can post all your work up in there and share it with each other. And we will see you Sunday, usual time. We're doing 12:30 this week, is it, Dave, still?
Yeah, we can do. Yeah, or did you want to go a bit earlier?
Well, we'll do 12:30 for now and see how it goes.
Okay.
And look at moving times around and sorting stuff out. So we'll see you for that, folks.
Yep.
Stay safe, and we will catch up with you Sunday at the normal time, peeps.
Yeah. Stay
Bye-bye
safe,
for now.
stay well, and enjoy your model making.
Bye.
Bye.